again, baby, day one.
For this season, I think A&M has a chance to bounce back and make some noise.
Give them the ball and let them go make plays. It's that simple.
You know, it's hard. It's hard, but I know he's looking down on us. He was one of the best for every one of his players.
To the end zone, floats for Noah. Touchdown, Noah Thomas.
That's what we do. That's the standard now. It's the standard.
Good, that's it, Nick. Hey, G. Good. It's a beautiful Saturday here at Kyle Field.
I want y'all to feel this today, man.
Trust yourself right now. Let go have fun. Turn it loose.
Stepping into the 2023 season, high expectations were placed on DJ Durkin's defense.
The biggest thing he wants and asks for every day is our effort. Like, he believes like effort can take you, obviously you're gonna have your mental mistakes, you're gonna have some execution problems, but if you got effort and you got 11 guys running to the ball, then that can erase so many problems. So like, that's like what our identity really is. It's like, we're gonna play harder than you. And if you're gonna beat us, you're gonna have to play harder than us and you're gonna have to out-execute us.
The biggest thing I think Coach Durkin brings to the table, he brings energy, he brings passion, he brings a mindset of playing for each other and going to that edge of just being out of control, you know? So I think he allows those guys to play very hard. He allows those guys to fly around. He wants them to play with a great passion.
I mean, just looking for guys, whatever position you're talking about, just guys that play with a competitive edge. On defense, you have to have that about you to where, you know, like, if it's a stalemate, if two guys are going against each other and neither one wins, the offense wins. Defense, you've got to win that matchup, beat that block, and then go have the desire, want to, and ability to go make a tackle, make a play. And so that's either in you or it isn't, and we look hard for that in recruiting. And so I just want our guys to always be aggressive and everything. We say make full speed decisions all the time, you know, and make the offense react to what we're doing, not vice versa.
Durkin loves playing with violence, but he also loves, you know, doing your job, slowing the game down, being prepared, and all the little stuff in between. Obviously, he loves the big plays and everything, but he's been really harping on the details and doing your job and not focusing on making a big play. But if you play sound football, everything's going to turn out.
New faces join their ranks and are ready to provide talent and depth, but the old staples remain and are set to bring veteran leadership.
I knew I wanted to go to the SEC. Like, there was no doubt about it. Like, the SEC was where I wanted to go. It's where I was gonna go. So like, it was just a matter of where I ended up, and I happened to end up at Texas A&M, which I believe was the best fit for me, and I believe this team is special. Is why I ended up here. I played a lot of college football, and up front, man, this is something I've never really got to experience. Like, up front, we got a lot of NFL caliber dudes, a lot of big dudes, guys that can run, that are big, strong. So like, it's very important. I feel like that's up front is like, that's where the game's won and lost. So if you got that up front that we have here, the D-line, I mean, you got a chance to really go far.
I think we have, I'd argue, one of the best defensive lines in football right now. Then you look at our depth. We have young guys coming in that can make plays, and so they're in a great spot to sit behind our leaders and kind of learn, develop those kind of habits, and you know, learn from some of the best to ever do it. So as far as talented on our defense, I think it's going to continue for the next couple of years.
As a defensive line, we know what we can do. We just have to show it. You know, like, we're very confident. We know we can be one of the best in the country. You know, like, just the talent we bring it back, the young guys getting the reps from last year, they matured. And I'm saying, like Coach Fisher always say, you always as good as you're too deep. You know, so we're very confident about our defensive line.
Throughout the D-line, we really just want to expand on that leadership standpoint, because it really starts up front. So being able to expand on that and push that throughout the whole defense.
biggest expectation has to come just your daily grind. Like, try to be the best you can be every day, you know, and pick your heart. That's one thing Coach always talks about. We talk about as a unit, pick your heart. Come in here every day and decide you're gonna put the work in and look to be yourself every day. You know, the best thing for them is that they challenge each other. You know, they don't allow each other to slack off. They push each other to be the best they can be.
One of the key figures on defense is Shemar Stewart, who hails from the Miami area. This weekend, he's hoping for a fruitful return to his homeland.
Shamar is a rangy, physical, long, that has pass rush ability, but also run stopping ability on the edge, which is a very rare combination. Can accelerate and run. You saw him, like, he happened to get a face mask the other day, but the burst he has to get to that guy and to run him down. He had the last play of the game, he got a great rush and batted the ball. He can pressure the passer, he can run you down, he can play with great leverage. I mean, got a chance to be, and he's big, man. He's big and physical, can be really, really good.
Always gives effort, like he's always running out the stack. He's always giving 110%, like he's always running to the ball. He's always around the ball. Every time he's in, like, he's making plays.
Great kid, great young man. Always looking to help out, always looking for more knowledge. Has a little silly side to him, but has a quiet side to him. But he's a guy that's loved around the building, respectful. He was raised the right way, and he's a great character to be around our guys. He's a great character to represent this university.
It's like that's really not normal for you to see as a guy that size running that fast and having that mobility. So he's definitely a guy that I believe can go far and take us far.
Talented, you know, has all the talent in the world, wants to be great, wants to be good, works at it. So like I said, I'm excited to watch him this fall. You know, he puts the work in and he continues to want to get better.
I mean, Shemar Stewart off the field, he's a funny guy. I know he looks big and intimidating, but that's most football players. But Shemar Stewart, like, you get to know him, he's a funny guy. He'll crack jokes, you'll hear him. He has the loudest laugh on the team for sure.
Coming out as a freshman, he was thrown out there early, getting a lot of reps, and he didn't grow so much, you know. Just living with him off the field also just shows, like, I've realized how committed he has been to be a great player. He turns the funny off when he get on the field, but as soon as he get off the field, like, he's funny, he a good dude to be around, like, you know, he's just cool, man.
Stewart is going home this weekend, but there won't be any time to visit the old stomping grounds. He's getting packed up and preparing for a business trip.
Oh yeah, they've definitely been circled for a while now.
Why so?
You know, it's the home team, you know. They all turned their backs on me when I left, but, you know, it's still all love from here. I'm definitely gonna have a whole bunch of people at that game. And, you know, it's all love, but when the game clock turns on, there ain't no time it is. I am. You know I'm good in the hood. We better take off now.
The Pulse, Texas A&M football, is presented by 44 Farms, the official beef of Texas A&M athletics, and ABC Home and Commercial Services, official pest control partner of Texas A&M athletics.
It's about us, man. It ain't about them. Hey, it's about that time, man. It's about that time, man. Hey, this game is going to get decided up front. Does everybody understand that? Yes, this is a war in the trenches. We got a bloody nose. Everybody get that.
Yes, sir. All right, this is the next game. That's all we worry about. What we worry about is one situation at a time, one play at a time. We ain't worried about outcomes or expectations. We're about playing and doing our job each and every play. Alignment, assignment, technique, fundamental. Ordinary things better than anybody else. That's the key. Got to communicate out here now. Could be loud, could be noise. We don't know what's going to happen. And there's adversity in the game. Here's what you do. Trust your eyes, see a little, see a lot. Play really fast, react, hear it, do what you got to do, okay? Don't look back. Don't worry. Mistakes are on me. You got a hell of a team in here, man. You're professional on this trip. The way you've went about it, the way you practiced. Got a lot of respect for you, man. When we get that ball, the most important thing, though, every possession ends of that game. Every possession ends of that game. Every possession ends of that game. Got it. But I'm going to tell you this. You're going to need juice from the get-go. You got to match the energy right out the blocks. Match the energy. Match the energy. Get the jump. It ain't going to win you the game, but let's get ahead. Let's start it from the first play to the last. Nothing lets up. I take this show on the road. Let's go have some fun right here, okay?
Flip the switch! Flip the switch! Flip the switch, bro!
Flip that switch! Hey, flip that switch! Flip that switch right now! Flip that switch right now! Come on.
Foul me on three! Foul me on three! 1, 2, 3!
Come on now. Let's go.
It's the Aggies and the Miami Hurricanes. Delayed, but here we go. At the 2. Inside the hashes. Hit by Sam Matthews. The 12th man takes him down right around the 10-yard line. Woo, what a great start for the Aggies.
Let's go, Sam! Let's go, Sam!
And Dyke out of the backfield to Fletcher. Wrapped up by Fadil Diggs and closed by Edgerrin Cooper, and he lost yards on that play. May have been deflected. It's going to fall into territory right at the 15-yard line and bouncing towards the Aggie end zone and picked up by Chris Russell Jr. and he got a couple of more yards. Connor Wigman keeps it, goes into the end zone. That's Connor, touchdown Aggies. On a 3rd and 11. And shy of the first down on the tackle. They're going to be forced to punt it away. Wigman to pass out of the backfield. He's got Ruben Owens down the left sideline. He's into Miami territory around the 40-yard line for Ruben Owens. A little toss out of the backfield. And the field goal is good. And Randy Bond gives the Fighting Texas Aggies. Right down the middle. 1st and goal from the 3. Fletcher hits right at the line of scrimmage. Torian York, no gain. Keep by Van Dyke out of the backfield. Caught. Touchdown, Kobe Young. Miami's first touchdown of the game. It's 10-6. The snap to Wigman. Steps up, will run. 1st down, Moore, 40. Upended to the 44-yard line. The 12-yard gain. Nick goes to work. Backwards, end over end. Fair catch called. Fumbled and returned and recovered by the Aggies at the 9-yard line. Edgerrin Cooper. In motion from left to right goes Smith. Amari Daniels right up the middle. Amari Daniels, a 9-yard touchdown run. Touchdown, Aggies. Back here in South Florida, Amari Daniels into the end zone. Miami takes over. Van Dyke in the pocket. Down the left side. Completes. Touchdown, Miami. Ruben will field it at the 2. On the right hash, inside the numbers to the 20, the 25, the 30, and Ruben Owens. Jump pass over to the right and to the 40-yard line, just shy of the 1st down.
That's why I hope they bring it out. That's why I hope they bring it out. We got to race. We got to compete, right? Somebody go get that big hit. I'm pretty glad they bring it out.
Van Dyke to the right, 2 receivers now make it 3 as Restrepo comes to the left side. And movement by...
The ball was moved and shaken right in front of him.
Parrish to the left of Van Dyke on a 3rd and 7. Pocket, collapses, sacked, and it's fumbled. Shamar Turner with the sack, recovered by Miami. Will it get there? Wide right, he missed it. The 32-yard line, a 42-yard attempt from the right hash. Randy Bond with a kick. No good. 1st and 10 from their own 25 after the miss and a movement from the left guard. Not called. Pressure coming and incomplete to Parrish. That pressure from Fadil Diggs. 20 seconds left. Ball on the left hash. Rolls to the right. Van Dyke out of the pocket to the end zone. Touchdown. Complete. Jacoby George in Miami. Its first lead. It's 20-17 Hurricanes. And Wigman takes the knee for the final play of the 1st half. The Pulse, Texas A&M football, is presented by 44 Farms, the official beef of Texas A&M Athletics, and ABC Home and Commercial Services, official pest control partner of Texas A&M Athletics.
We're not adjusting. They're motioning about every play. They've noticed motion is hurting us. Why is it hurting us? No one is talking or signaling, and we're late to get lined up the first time, so when they motion the second time, we're not definitely busted up.
And we got to do what? Got to get undone to affect this quarterback like we said we were going to do.
Lined up with urgency, communicate with urgency, we celebrate. If we don't, we let the tempo affect us, we let them motion affect us, we won't. Let's get it done. Get it done.
Take a knee real quick. Take a knee. Come on. Hey, I'm going to tell you this right now. There ain't enough juice in here, man. Guys, you're right where you want to be. One play out. One play, one situation. But we got to go make it happen ourselves. This is what we said we wanted. We're made for this, okay? But you can't sit there and hope somebody's going to do something for you. We got to go execute our plays, control them. We got to affect their quarterback. We got to beat the rushes. Not have the bust in the secondary, play with confidence, power, aggression, and get our snap in our step, throw, catch, tackle, block, play our game. Play our game right now. Find out who we are right here. We're right where we want to be. It's a great test for us right now, okay? Take the first drive and get that.
Hey, bite down on me. Bite down on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bite down.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Baby, let's go. Say, bro, if you look at that scoreboard and it don't you up, something wrong. Something wrong.
On a 1st and 10 for the 30-yard line. Amari bounces outside. He shakes out of a tackle and up ahead across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Daniels around the right side. 1st down and more. 45, 50. He's at midfield across the middle. Completes across the 40. Evan Stewart near the 37-yard line. Wigman looks right side. Complete. Owens out of the backfield. Slips inside. A 1st down for him inside the 15-yard line. 3rd and 5 from the 10. Rolling to his left. Wigman fires short. Stewart caught it. Got the 1st down or very near it on the left side. 4th and inches from outside the 5. And a flag. Here comes Randy Bond.
After a penalty, the Aggies have to settle for 3. On the ensuing kickoff, an opening holds up for the Hurricanes, and they take it to the house. Then a slip on a route proves costly, and A&M needs a stop.
Handoff up the middle. Parrish bounces to the outside, and Damani Richardson, a tackle for loss. Out of backfield, complete. 20, 15-yard line, LT Overton.
Get out the ball. Look at that. We're trying to run. You would have.
And Miami takes advantage of the interception with the field goal. 1st and 10 for the 25 on the left hash. Play action fake. Wigman steps up, avoids the rush, throws across the middle. That is complete. Noah Thomas to the 40-yard line. Wigman in the pocket, rolls to his left. Now he's going to rifle. Complete. Max Wright the catch inside the 30-yard line. Crownover is behind Crownover on the right side. Under center, Wigman fakes to Owens. He's going for the end zone. To Ernest Crownover, touchdown! Aggies, 19 yards. Ernest's first as an Aggie.
This team has some fight, and they punch back. After the defense digs in again, the offense mounts another drive. But after a turnover, Miami turns momentum around once more. The Aggies need an answer quickly.
Wigman, thigh-high snap. Pump fake down the middle. Has a receiver, Evan Stewart. 50-50 ball. That is won by Evan at the 36-yard line.
Connor just threw it as far as he could, and Evan comes down with it.
Connor, zip. Stewart, his 9th catch. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line. The snap to Wigman. Back of the end zone. Touchdown, Noah Thomas. The 6'6", Noah Thomas with the touchdown toss from 9.
Go, baby. Running down the field. You got me flying down the field. You got me tight squib. It's going to be flying down the field.
41-33 Miami. Parrish hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. Fadil Diggs crashes from that right defensive end on a 3rd and 7. Down the right side. Completes. Inside, still on his feet at the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. 65 yards to Jacoby George. Touchdown, Miami. A broken tackle becomes 6.
Yep. This one ends on a sour note in South Florida. The Aggies fall to the Canes.
Come on, guys. Get up in here. Come up in here. We don't need to be hanging in the back. Don't need to be hanging down. This ain't the time to be hanging your head. Take a knee. Take a knee so I can see everybody back through. That's all I'm asking you to do. All right, listen. Plenty of chances in the game on all 3 phases. We made plays in all 3 phases, and we gave up plays in all 3 phases, okay? That's what I say. When you go on the road, you play any good team, they're a street fight, it's a dog fight, you got to make plays consistently throughout the game. We had opportunities. Got to keep poise, okay? There's a good football team in here. We have a good football team, guys, but we didn't find the inches tonight, and I keep saying that, but it goes back to ordinary. You're going to look at the film, and it's ordinary things, whether getting lined up, getting the assignment, tackling in space, running the right route, make the right throw, miss the block, whatever it may be. There's no blame here. We don't need to be pointing fingers. We don't need to be blaming anybody. You do everything together. That's the first thing you understand. You do everything together. That's one game. All right, that's one game. You want to change the narrative of who we are, we got to change it, okay? And what we're doing. We have plenty of opportunities. Let's just go back, look at it, fix it, take responsibility. Coaches, players, everybody, and look at the mistakes, be honest with each other, and fix what we can fix, okay? We can fix it all, because there's a really good football team in here. As you saw in that game at times, we had total control of that game. They kept making plays coming back. I just keep our minds on what we have to do and stay together and do what we need to do, okay? Love, trust, and believe in each other, and it matters what's in this room. That's what matters. Everything outside, you know, is noise and clutter, okay? It's all noise and clutter. That's what you learn in this business. You learn in anything, in any family. You keep it in the family, we take care of it. All we got to do is just keep going one step at a time, take care of it, and it all goes away. But we got work to do. We got a lot of it to do. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Jimbo, they had 242 yards after the catch. What do you think?
We didn't tackle well. We had guys that we could have tackled, and we tackled poor in space. That's one thing we did last week. And they had yards after catch, and we had some guys with arms around them, and we just didn't make the plays and get them on the ground. They did a really good job running with the football, and we didn't tackle well in space afterwards.
Should the expectations for this season be adjusted?
I ain't worried about expected. We got to worry about next week. We shouldn't adjust anything. What we need to do is go focus and play a good game next week and get better the next week, the next week, and the next week.
All right, Coach, thanks.
Thank you.
So, Marty, I know it's tough to swallow losing your first game of the year, but, you know, this is a team that's kind of been down this road. Mm-hmm. What you can learn from, you know, years past that you think, you know what, we got this. We can get this turned around.
Yeah, I have the utmost faith in the team. We have playmakers on both sides of the ball. People that are willing to work hard at practice, people that are putting the time, that put in the work for this team. So I feel like this loss is just going to make us stronger. I know we will bounce back, and we're going to learn from this, and we're going to do our thing. We coming. We're not done yet.